Hey folks, it's Rod with Pow Group. Welcome back on The Pursuit of Wealth, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, and interviews. Also home to the best MJ community. Today's Wednesday, October 18th. Happy hump day. Hope you're well. And in this video, we're going to be discussing Canopy Growth Corporation. Breaking down, we're going to look at the chart, specifically CGC on the NASDAQ. There was an inverse head and shoulders pattern that we were looking at. I did a video on, so this is a follow-up video to that. It was since invalidated as of today. And spoiler alert, there is a bear flag and downward continuation pattern that we're targeting about 50 cents USD. Unfortunately, it is what it is. We would have liked to see, that inverse head and shoulders confirmed, but unfortunately it did not. It was all about support and resistance. We had a key resistance level to be looking at to confirm it, and then we had a key support level to be looking at to invalidate it. And today we lost that key support, so we invalidated it. So we'll take a look at all that and more. I'll give my thoughts and opinions on what to expect in terms of the chart and price action in the days, weeks, months ahead. Before we get to all of that and more though, make sure to smash the like. It helps support me in the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. If you're new, you can subscribe, tick the bell, all that good stuff, and be notified on any future videos or when I go live. Also, speaking of supporting the channel, you can go over to x.com, which is previously Twitter, and follow us there. The handle for that is @GroupPow. Going to be using that as my platform of choice going forward. So again, the handle for that on X is @GroupPow. Also, just as a public service announcement, I did a video yesterday celebrating 5 years of MJ legalization here in Canada. So if you haven't seen that video, you can go check that out. But essentially, just go over here to videos, click on that video. And so just so everybody's aware, not on this video that I'm recording right now, but on this video that's titled Happy 5 Years Canada, MJ Regulatory Changes 5 Years Later. You can see here there's 33 comments. If you comment on this video, I'm going to be giving away a free annual membership, so gold membership, valued at about $100 to the Pow Group private community. So on Friday, I'll come on, I'll do a live stream, and I'll just pick a random comment. So I'll do a random comment picker software like I've done in the past, and then you can comment on that video, and that will enter you in for a chance to win. You'll be joined with the other 33 people who have commented, and just as a heads up, it's not going to allow duplicates, so there's no point on commenting twice. It's not going to factor in duplicates, so please just keep it to one. That would be great, but I love each and every one of you who supported me along the way, so as a thank you to the community and celebration of 5 years here in Canada, going to announce that lucky winner on Friday, so good luck. We'll take a look at the CGC chart here now. So again, I did a video not too long ago saying bullish reversal target of 1.03 USD. I said Canopy Growth targeting 1.03 USD with a potential reverse bullish reversal pattern forming. So a keyword is potential. And in that video, I gave the bull and the bear case, right? I gave the support level, I gave the resistance level, and what was needed to confirm it and what was needed to invalidate it. And today we lost key support, so therefore we invalidated it, and we didn't break key resistance, so we didn't confirm it. And there is a daily bear flag targeting about 50 cents. So we're gonna remove that, and then we'll draw it again here at the end so that everybody can see. But here was the pattern that I was referring to in that video, the bullish reversal pattern. And then we were looking at the right shoulder here. So when we had the left shoulder, when you form the right shoulder, you want to have a symmetric shape, right? So you wanted that to hold the similar support level as the left shoulder. So, and we actually were holding it to perfection, right? You can see here, left, head, right. And so as of the last few days, we were actually bouncing on the daily time frame, breaking the high of the previous daily candle on Monday. We broke Friday's high, so the high was 70 cents, and then we got us almost up to 74 cents. And then in order to confirm this IHS, the inverse head and shoulders, we needed to break above 80 cents. So we got close to 74, but we didn't break 80, so we never confirmed it. And then you take the measured move from the low to the high, move that out to the neckline, it's at about $1.03 if confirmed. And what did we need to do? We needed to break 80 cents to confirm it. What didn't we do? We didn't break 80 cents, therefore it was never confirmed. So then in order to negate it, we needed to lose that 66 cents. We get as low as 65.6 cents. So we'll consider that a save, right? And then once we lost 65 cents, that's when we invalidated it. And then the head at 62 cents, then it was really invalidated, right? Sometimes it can be a little off shape, right? It doesn't have to play exactly to perfection, right? These patterns, the more symmetric they are, the more, as close to a typical pattern, inverse head and shoulders pattern as you can get, the better. There can be, some sloppy patterns, right, where the psychology still remains. But in this instance, it was all about support and resistance. And once we lost 65 cents, in my opinion, even if you just went short there, that would have been a nice short opportunity of about 10%, right? So we just take the measure move there. What's going on here? Why is that not working? Let's refresh this. TradingView has been acting really, really funny lately. Let me know in the comments if anybody has been noticing some degradation in their service, but let's see if it's working now. So once we lost 65 cents, no, it's still not working. What the hell? It was giving me grief too before I started this video, and I started recording it again, and still giving me grief. So anyways, whatever. It was about a short opportunity of about 10%, and then we do have a daily bear flag target as well. So now that we lost the right shoulder, now you take a look at the measured move. So you take the high to the low here with your fib tool, and then you take your trend line from the high to the low, and then you move it out to the 0.32 fib here at about 81 cents, and that gives you a target of about 50 cents as a potential downside target. And then sure enough, today we got as low as 59 cents. So from that target, we came, still can't get my percentage tool, not sure why that's not working, but came within about 9 pennies away, right? So we could still see another 10-15% of downside in my opinion. We closed at the low of the day today after failing to confirm that IHS, and there was a ton of bear flags and patterns on watch too, right? Like if we take a look at USMJ, for example, it had a head and shoulders on the daily time frame, MSOS, and then the target was 633, and we're actually dipping to a daily lower low today. So the fact that the MJ sector was still weak, that's kind of a lesson that I learned as well. And it's not that it was a new lesson to me, it's just a reminder that when the rest of the sector is weak, I did a video on OGI as well saying it was bear flag city right here. So again, the sector was weak, the broader market was weak, and then even USMJ was weak, so the rest of its peers in the US. So that added more confluence to the fact that that more than likely wasn't going to play out. But again, it's not about being right or wrong, or looking at the charts and saying the charts are right or wrong. It's about probabilities and odds and support and resistance. So in the case of the IHS, key resistance was 80 cents. If we don't break above 80 cents, there is no IHS, right? Does not confirm. If we broke 80 cents, then we were expecting upside to about $1.03 as a measured move. And then once we negated it, lost 65 cents, then we were looking at this daily bear flag and downtrend continuation. And that's exactly what we got. And we're dropping to a daily lower low today, and we're targeting about 50 cents. So this could be a nice area to target as we head toward daily oversold. And then that could be a nice area of interest as well for MSOS, the ETF that tracks all the US major names. And then that could be a nice bottom opportunity to scout a bottom on daily oversold, right? So again, the more names that have bearish continuation patterns and downside, we also confirmed a daily downtrend as well with lower highs and lower lows. We did EMA 12 and 26 bear cross, and we are coming off daily overbought. So, while bulls can remain hopeful that this inverse head and shoulders could potentially play out, I mean, up until today, it was still intact for the past 3 days, right? And we actually started the bounce, like I said, on Monday after breaking Friday's high. So it was looking really, really good. And then it ended up being a bull trap, right? And then we got the real move, which was the move to the downside and the bear flag downward trend continuation, right? So instead of getting a bullish reversal pattern, the IHS, inverse head and shoulders, we got a bearish continuation pattern, which was the daily bear flag follow through, right? So like I said, around 50 cents, could see maybe a slight flush of 50 cents at this point. With the broader market still not looking too hot as well, I could foresee another, lower low, potentially target 400 on the S&P 500. We were pretty weak today, and then we could see an EMA 12 and 26 bear cross on the weekly time frame. We're still in a weekly downtrend, heading towards weekly oversold as well. And then DXY not yet hitting overbought, which is inverse, and there's actually a weekly bull flag on DXY. So if we break 107.34, we confirm that bull flag on DXY, and then we're targeting about 109.90 on DXY, and then weekly overbought could mark the temporary top on the DXY. So that if this weekly bull flag confirms on DXY, that's not going to be good for stocks, that's not going to be good for crypto, and it's not going to be good for MJ. But we could be looking at weekly overbought territory for DXY to set its top and then start to see some massive consolidation. And then at that point, that would be good for stocks, crypto, and MJ. So hopefully that was helpful. In terms of the weekly time frame, we did see a bear cross of the stochastic. MACD still bullish, but could see a bear cross as well, again adding to more downward pressure, and we're below the 10-week moving average as well. And then we topped out right at the 50 weekly. And then in terms of the daily moving averages, we're trying to hold the 100 daily moving average there at 63 cents. So not looking too bad. We closed below it today. I wouldn't be surprised if we did see that daily bear flag target of about 50 cents met though. Like I said, expecting a little bit more weakness in the broader market as well, and that should spell a little bit more weakness for MJ. And November 8th is the Florida ballot. Put adult use sales on the Florida ballot. So the vote for that is on November 8th, and then we could see safer banking, an update with regards to that. We could see an update with regards to rescheduling over the next month or two. And then we could see, legalization of medical, the MJ Act up for review here in Canada. There's a lot of catalysts to be looking out for. Germany coming online, right? But like I said, I expected through the midway through October to the end of October, I expected downward pressure. And then into November, December is when we're really going to start to see a massive end of year rally, in my opinion. And that's still what I'm expecting. So going into there, let me know if this video was helpful. Again, when we take a look at the charts and technical analysis, it's not a guarantee. It's just probabilities and support and resistance. And with regards to the IHS, I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, you said it was going to go to $1." It's like, that's not what I said. I said if it breaks 80 cents, it could potentially go to $1.03. But if we lose support, then we invalidate it. And I gave you the key resistance at 80 cents, key support at 65 cents, right? So it's all about support and resistance. And in this case, we didn't break resistance and we lost support. So it is what it is. But going into it there, it's Rod with Power Group. Thanks again for joining us on the Pursuit of Wealth. Hope you have a fantastic evening, and we'll see you again on the next video.